I am encouraged to see less tornado warnings now. All the yellow are thunderstorm warnings, and they cover the entire squall line. We're likely to see something very similar tonight. Look what happens by Friday. That front I mentioned, it's going to be sliding through here early Friday morning, and then a pretty significant low wraps up. Lucky me, Judy.
Lucky you.
Ready or not, like it or not, believe it or not, this is our reality here on October 20th. But you could see this band that came down and really soaked parts of Clark County, Taylor, and also Jackson County. And these are just some spot estimates. We've got fun games, we've got some fun rides, and of course, all that great fair food. Come out and enjoy. And we've got some great weather to talk about the next couple of days. You start getting these downdrafts within the cells, which is the rain. And when that comes down, it actually is able to tap those stronger winds that are aloft and bring them down to the surface. Lake Charles over towards Port Arthur, these areas will have inundating storm surges that are going to be catastrophic. Those systems ride up to the northeast because there's a ridge to the south, and that helps to make this jet stream shift more to the north up into the Midwest and the Ohio Valley. After midnight, we're going to continue to see those snow rates increase, and honestly, roads are going to be awful. Just stay home if you don't have to be out. The airport there had reported a peak wind gust of 78 miles per hour. That can do a lot of damage. That can cause power outages. That's what we're looking at. That's going to be the biggest threat tonight. We've got this big dip to the west of the storm. That has lifted it north, and we have a big blocking high to the east. And this is the actual line right here. We could see a little bit of a rotation showing up right here, and these warnings are issued well out ahead of this because of their fast forward motion. Go to space.com and they actually call it a cosmic cuddle.
I need a cuddle right now.
Danielle. Go see Danielle.
Oh, okay.
13 weather forecast.
Well, today brought a little bit of an improvement over yesterday's high heat and high humidity. We didn't get quite as hot. Humidity started to come during the day, so a bit more tolerable for anything that you do outside, especially for you folks that work outside hours at a time. This kind of weather really makes it challenging, but things are going to get better for tomorrow. We're going to knock those temperatures down several more degrees, and the humidity is going to be much more in that comfortable range. In fact, we're feeling that out there already tonight. Maybe you've already made that transition from AC over to opening your windows. Low 80s for highs tomorrow. Really just some perfect weather. Dry weather is going to continue the next few days. I know a few places did get some rain last night, but things are drying out in the Chippewa Valley with this recent bout of heat. And it's going to be more seasonable tomorrow, as I mentioned. Lower humidity. Now, the humidity still stays in check on Thursday, but temperatures will make a rise back up closer to 90 with southerly flow. Right now we're at 75 at the airport, mainly clear conditions, just a few high clouds coming through, winds west at 7. This is the big story though. Look at that dew point down to 53. That had been up in the low 70s just 24 hours ago. So we've seen a nice change, and that is going to be the big focus for tomorrow's very comfortable conditions. We are seeing some cooler air off to the north and west, 60s through parts of Minnesota and the Dakotas. Still hanging on to some 70s locally, but we're going to drop those temperatures a bit more. Now, the last couple of days have been well above average by more than 10 degrees when you average the high and low together. And even last week we had that little stretch of hot weather before the severe weather last Wednesday. So this has been enough to push our departure from average now from below for the first 10 days of June to a little bit above. So we'll have to see how the last stretch of days here for the month, last 10 days or so, turn out. And I think we will add at least a few more red boxes here as we're going to stay on the warmer side. Now, what's changed here is that big upper level ridge, that heat ridge centered down across the Tennessee River Valley, is starting to flatten out because the jet stream is now on the move. We've had a little bit of a trough be able to break down the northern extent of this, and that is going to lead to more of a zonal or west to east flow, why temperatures will return to near average for tomorrow. But it will also allow a couple of weather systems to start to come our way, and that could impact plans for late this week and early weekend, including Country Fest. We're going to watch this forecast carefully. I know lots of folks are going to be out there, and Thursday looks great, just warm, no rain concerns, and I think Probably not Friday either. There could be some storms Thursday night. We'll watch that. But Saturday is going to be the big question mark right now, our best chance to see at least a few showers and storms. One front down to the southeast, another one up to the north. You can see some of these high clouds coming in from the southwest. Otherwise, the weather very quiet the next couple of days. Lots of sunshine for our day tomorrow. Mainly clear into the early morning hours of Thursday. And again, more sun, but we do start to warm things up by Thursday afternoon as we make a push towards 90 again. And then we see increasing chance for a little bit of thunderstorm activity again, maybe Thursday night. Otherwise, looking at a better chance on Saturday with a few showers and storms. And then we do actually cool off back into the 70s. We haven't seen that for a little bit either. So things are going to be a little more comfortable overall. I think we say goodbye to the high heat, at least for now.